Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Latrell, and today we're going to be doing it like I did last year with the Z Fold2. So not only am I going to be doing a water test with the Z Fold3 over here, but I'm also going to be doing a water test with the Z Flip3, and I'm going to be freezing it in Coca-Cola for over 24 hours. Both of these at the same time. Yeah, I know. I don't know if this is supposed to be a yearly series of me freezing foldable phones and liquids, but there's only one way to find out. So y'all know what we got to do. Let's get into it. Alright, y'all, so we're back here again, that ye old unboxing table, and yeah, this is definitely my craziest video I've ever done, and even crazier than the Z Fold2 water freeze test, which is a risk. And you can go ahead and skip through this if you want to, there should be timestamps in this video. But basically what happened was, I went ahead and froze the Z Fold2 in water, and YouTube had a video processing issue. And my video was doing dope, like the views are skyrocketing and everything, but what happened was that YouTube decided to randomly just take down my video because it was having issues processing 4K, so nobody could watch it for a while. And for the YouTube creators out there watching this, y'all know that the first 24 hours of a video is like crucial to the video's success, and then YouTube screwed that all up for me, so the video kind of didn't do that well. I mean, yeah, the video did alright. I ended up on a couple of website articles, but at the same time, like for what it was, it could have been a whole lot better, so you know, I wasn't really feeling that. But the risk don't end there, y'all. Like if I wasn't taking risk anymore on YouTube, then there would be no point in me doing YouTube, which is why I got a brand new Z Fold3 and Flip3 over here ready to be frozen in Coca-Cola. Obviously I was hurt about it, but at the same time I got through it, and now here we is. But yeah, so like I said right here, these things is brand new, ain't no scratches on there, no dents. I didn't drop it once, I had it in cases the whole time, and I just unboxed the Z Flip3 yesterday, so I ain't got no issues with that either. So we're gonna go and put both of these in water at the same time for 10 minutes and see if these things survive, since they are water resistant now, because the Z Fold2 last year wasn't. Luckily Samsung finally put water resistance in these phones these years, so I don't really expect it to die just off of water, but we'll see. Also, we got screen alive on both of these, so the screen won't turn off while we're going ahead and doing these tests. So let's go and start off with the water here. And I know people are saying like these tests are fake. I don't know how I can fake this. Like I don't got editing skills like that, bro. Like chill out. All right, so we got 10 minutes on the clock. I just switched this to 1080p so my camera doesn't like cut out at the 7-minute and 55-second mark. So let's go ahead and do this in 3, 2, 1. All right, filling that up. We want to go ahead and get both of these at the same time here. And there we go. Now let's go ahead and wait these 10 minutes, see what's up with this, and I'll get back to y'all. All right, woo, this test is done, and I'm trying very carefully to not accidentally do a water test on my original fold over here. Let's go and get these out the water real quick, shall we? And here we go, just like I expected. It don't look like there's any issues with this because it's certified water resistant now, and yeah, as you can see here, it's not rotating for some reason, but there's no issues with this phone, as you can see here, working perfectly fine. Looked like that was just a glitch with the background here, but it's working again, so dope. Look like Samsung finally got a foldable water resistant phone here. The touchscreen's working just fine, as you can see here. I got no issues with that. And if we go ahead and take the Z Flip out of here, again, we should have no issues, and no, it doesn't look like it. Cool. Now let me go and dry these off real quick. All right, so looking around this real quick, as you can see, I'm not seeing any issues here with the camera, so let me go ahead and unlock that real quick. Let's go and pull up the camera app. As you can see here, camera looks perfectly fine, and looking at myself, that looks good too. Now let's go ahead and unfold it, and let's go and look at the front camera right here. Working perfectly fine, man, so no issues with the Z Fold3. So looking at the Z Flip3, again, it looked like there's no issues here with the camera, so let's go and pull that up real quick, and there's no issues here with the back camera. Now let's look at the front camera. That's looking good too. And now let's go and look at the cover display. That's working perfectly fine too, it looks like, so cool. And yeah, perfectly good Z Flip, so dope. Let's go ahead and try doing a speaker test real quick. I know the speaker ain't gonna sound that good, but it does clear itself eventually, and that's with all phones. Like all the speakers aren't gonna sound that good because you just got out of water. And listen to this.
Under the impression that
so you can definitely tell it's not the best right now, but it will clear itself out eventually, so we're good on that. As for the Fold3,
happy holidays, man.
This sounds perfectly fine. I don't hear no issues with this, so that's dope. So now we're trying out the flex mode here. That's working fine. And looking at the Z Flip, let's go and try the flex mode on here. So we're gonna go over here to the camera, and let's see here, working perfectly fine. So now let's go ahead and do the test we all been waiting for. Coca-Cola. And before I get into the test, I want to say this real quick. So there's been people in my comment section on my Z Fold2 water freeze test saying like, oh, I went ahead and got my phone wet and it died on me. You suck for that. Who told you to put it in water in the first place? I clearly said over and over again, don't put your $2,000 phone that's not even water resistant in water, and you didn't listen, so whose fault is that? I shouldn't even have to tell people this. Like, you should already know, that's common sense that you should not put your $2,000 phone in water. That ain't my fault. I'm assuming these are legit claims and these ain't bogus, but yeah, that should be obvious. Like, don't put your $2,000 phone or $1,800 phone or even $1,000 phone in water. Even these, don't put these in water voluntarily. Even though they're water resistant, if you drop it in water, you should be good. Don't do that, and like, definitely don't put your phone in Coca-Cola frozen for 24 hours. But I'm doing this for entertainment purposes, or maybe if Coca-Cola decides to fall out the sky and it's a cold freezing day and it freezes your fold, like, we'll see. So we got the Z Fold 3 over here on 89%, and then we got the Z Flip 3 over here on 96%, which is surprising because the battery life ain't all that on the Z Flip 3. But now that it passed the water test, let's go and see if it passes the Coca-Cola freeze test. So screen alive is still on here, so the screen won't turn off. But let's go and do this, man. This hurts me more than it hurts y'all, but let's go ahead and do this finally, man, in 3, 2, 1. Oh, snap. This do not feel right at all. I mean, obviously it shouldn't, but oh, snap. We're actually doing it, man. Again, there ain't no turning back. All right, so Z Flip 3 is being dunked in this Coca-Cola over here. All right, I think that's enough right there. Now let's go and start filling up the Z Fold 3. So it's real, man. We're actually freezing the Z Fold 3 and Flip 3 and Coca-Cola for 24 hours. I can't believe it. I'm just crazy. All right, so I think that's enough right there. Let's go ahead and stop that. And let's go ahead and put these lids on here. And we're going to go over here to my deep freezer. So I'll see y'all in a minute. All right, people, we're over here in my deep freezer, and I got the two phones over here. So this, I think, is the Z Fold 3. We're gonna have to go ahead and check in a minute. And over here we got the Z Flip 3. The Coca-Cola is just leaking out this thing, so let's go ahead and put that right there. Let me go and take off the lids real quick to go ahead and show y'all. So you can't really see it, but let me go and get this out here real quick. You can actually see the Z Flip 3 is just chilling in there, and if we go and take off this lid, we should see that we got the Z Fold 3 in there, as you can see there. So dope. Let me go and get this out real quick. And yeah, Z Fold 3 in there. Now let's go ahead and freeze this for 24 hours. All right, so got the alarm set. So it's 2:05 p.m. right now. So we're gonna go and set 2:05 p.m. tomorrow. So let's go and hit our save here, and bang, just like that. December 24th, so that's Christmas Eve. So I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow when these things are frozen. All right, y'all, so it's 2:05 and the alarm's going off right now, as you can see. So it's time to go ahead and finally get these things out of the freezer. So it's the next day, and here they is, man. Now let's go ahead and try to get this thing out of here real quick. Look at that block real look at that block real quick, man. That's crazy. So I think this might be the Z Flip 3, and this is gonna be the Z Fold 3. I don't remember which is in which. Oh snap, hold on, look at that. You can actually see the Z Flip just chilling in there. And you can see I got my freezer a mess. But all right, let's go and get this thing to my kitchen real quick. All right, so we're in the kitchen right now. I learned my mistake from last time when I was using my utility sink in my laundry room. But let's go and get these out here real quick. So here we go. I don't remember which phone again this is. This might be the Fold. Let's see real quick. Okay, no, that's the Flip again, as you can see. And now let's go and get this one open real quick. So you can see these are like almost frozen solid. Like, it's definitely not all the way frozen, but there is the Fold, as you can see. Oh man, that's crazy. So I'm trying to get these out here, and it's looking like it's gonna be a little bit hard. So I'm gonna run some hot water. And you know, people was complaining about that last time when I was doing my Z Fold 2 water freeze test, was like, why don't you just let it thaw naturally instead of using hot water? What's the difference? They were saying like I could damage my phone, but it's really not damaging it, because you just see I got my Z Flip 3 out there like that. And now let's go ahead and get the Fold 3 out of here. All right, we got the Fold 3 out of here. So I went ahead and ran some warm water, and as you can see, we got it out. So now let's go ahead and bring this thing to the basement real quick and just wash this off. All right, y'all, so we're back here again with these two phones at the legendary unboxing table, and it's time, man. So let me know in the comments below before we get to this part. So do you think these two phones survived? In my opinion, I got somewhat high hopes that these things actually did survive. So let's go and try this out real quick. We're gonna go ahead and try booting up the Z Fold 3. I didn't plug it in or nothing. I just got these here on the side just in case. But now let's go and try it in 3, 2, 1, and let's see if we get a vibration or something. Wow, man, look at that. Samsung Galaxy. This thing actually survived the Coca-Cola for 24 hours. Oh, wow. I was really not expecting that. So I said I had high expectations, but I still kind of expected it to fail. So, man, that's crazy. It actually went through it. Now, as you can see here, the screen is dimming, so I'm pretty sure the battery is low, but the screen ain't damaged or nothing. That is insane, man. Okay, yeah, 0%. Wow. All right, looking at the cover display, yeah, that's working perfectly fine too. This thing is a beast. All right, let's look at the Z Flip 3 real quick. Let's go ahead and try booting this up. So let's go and do it in 3, 2, 1. and I think this is gonna turn on. And yep, let's go, Samsung. This thing turned on too. And the cover display is working. This thing is a beast too. Both of these things are beasts. So Samsung, y'all really did y'all thing this year with the Flip series and the Fold series. Oh wow, round of applause, Samsung. That's dope right there. And even just looking in the camera right here, let me go and zoom in real quick. You can see that there's nothing inside the camera. Like if I just go ahead and wipe that off real quick, nothing inside the camera. And on the front cover display, still nothing. Looking in here, nothing, as you can see here with that under display camera. All right, so now the Flip 3 is on. Let's go ahead and see real quick. We got 4%, so this thing actually got more battery than the Fold 3, which is surprising. But wow, look at that, man. It says starting Android and everything. Let's go ahead and bump up this brightness real quick if we can, and I don't think we can. Okay, so there we go. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Man, look at that, bro. Like I said, round of applause, Samsung. That is dope right there. I really wasn't expecting that at all. Looking at the screen's camera, you can see that there's no damage in there. I don't see any liquids or anything. Now, if we go ahead and fold this real quick, yeah, same thing for these main cameras. I don't see any liquid. So let's go ahead and double tap on this real quick. And yeah, it seemed like everything is working perfectly fine. So we got the weather and everything here. Wow. Okay, Samsung. I'm impressed. Now let's go ahead and throw this thing on the wireless charger real quick. So I don't want to plug it in right away. I want to wait for it to dry first, but let's go and throw this on here real quick and let's wait. And bang, just like that. That's the Samsung I'm talking about. Let's go. And it just turned off. Why did it just turn off? Is this my portable charger that's doing that? Okay, there we go. Yeah, boy, you scared me a little bit, but all right, cool. Now let's go and throw the Flip 3 in my Aki portable charger real quick and let's see if that do anything. And yep, just like that, 3%. Both of these phones is going right now. Now I'm gonna wait for these to charge up real quick and then we'll do some more testing with these. All right, so what I basically did was shake out the phone and blow in the ports enough to the point where it actually dried it enough so I could use the charging port to charge it that way. And as you can see, it is charging on both of these, so that's working too. Now using these things here, as you can see, the screen's working perfectly fine. The fingerprint scanner, again, is working perfectly fine. Now if I go in and fold this real quick, again, no issues at all. Same thing with the Z Flip. The charger port works perfectly fine. The fingerprint scanner, I don't see no issues with this so far. Now let's go and try using the camera real quick so we can go ahead and pull that up real quick. And as you can see there, it looks perfectly fine. Now let's go and flip that real quick. Again, looking fine. Now let's go and fold it real quick. Looking at the camera on the cover display, let's go ahead and close this out real quick. And as you can see here, again, it looks perfectly fine. I don't see no issues with this. Same thing for the Z Flip here. So let's go ahead and look at this real quick, working perfectly fine. And let's go and flip that around. Again, no issues. Flex mode, that's working good too. Same thing for the Z Flip. So let's go and do that real quick. With the flex mode, it is working good. Cool. Okay. This thing don't sound bad at all. Listen to that. Okay, so Samsung, y'all really did y'all thing. Like I said with the Z Fold 3, now let's go and try with the Flip 3. Nothing. Like it wasn't even in the Coca-Cola in the first place. It's just barely blinking, batting an eye. All right, so that obviously proves right there that Samsung really put their time into the durability of these devices, because like they barely bat an eye. Like I said, when I put these things in Coca-Cola, they're working perfectly fine. And yes, these are the same phones. I only have one Z Flip 3 and one Z Fold 3. Like I have a Z Flip and Z Flip 5G and all that, but I don't have the newest phones like these except for right here. So I guess that means I could continue using my phone like regular, even though I put this thing in Coca-Cola because it wasn't even affected. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to record an update video 2 days from now and let y'all know how these things are still working out. But for now, that's where I'm going to wrap it up. So Z Flip 3 and Z Fold 3 side by side passed the durability test of my Coca-Cola freeze test. There's a lot of places for liquid to get into a foldable phone, and with these two phones right here, it's like it didn't even happen in the first place. Even with the screens, they didn't even get no damage from the expanded liquid, so that's really dope. Now, still, disclaimer, don't go doing this with your Z Flip 3 or Z Fold 3. Like, I don't even know why you would want to in the first place, but just in case, I gotta say it, don't do this, all right? I don't really get people, but these are the same people that don't deserve a foldable phone or even a phone in the first place, but all right. Let me know what y'all think about this one, and before I get out of here, I want to say real quick, just do me a favor. Like, I never really ask y'all this, but go ahead and share out this video to your friends and family and like this video up and do all that stuff. Because if these two phones right here didn't survive, then oh man, we don't even want to go down that road. Like, I'll be struggling right now, like I had to with the Z Fold 2. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. If you like this video, go and give this video a like. And if you really liked it, go and subscribe, but go and follow me on my social media at Eccentric on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, but Instagram and Twitter is the most active. And yeah, like I said, I'm really impressed with what Samsung did this year with these two foldable phones right here. Like, I even went as far as to go ahead and unpair my Galaxy Watch from this Z Fold 3 over here and pair it to my original Galaxy Fold because I didn't think it would survive. Same thing with my SIM card. It's in my original Fold right now, as you can see here, but I mean, I was proven wrong, I guess. Anyway, y'all, hopefully you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one then.
This is a Chucky Beat production.